Good evening, Nev Roberts for 7 National News. The Queensland Government says it'll spend 23% more on child welfare this financial year than last year. The Premier says the number of reported child abuse cases has risen 244% in the last 5 years. And 3 people died today in a 2-car collision near Calder Raceway at Keilor, west of Melbourne. A shower or two, 21 to 30 degrees. More news after Beyond 2000.
Nev, Glenn, Frank, we're all qualified journalists with years and years of experience that have earned us the reputation as the best news team in town. We're not interested in sensationalism, but we are interested in bringing you the news backed up by well-researched facts.
You find out why, you find out how, you find out now. 7 National News.
The best of British comedy comes to Monday nights. Join Tom and Barbara Good as they engage in happy combat with their snooty neighbours Paul Eddington and Penelope Keith. Enjoy The Good Life, Mondays at 7:30. Then Simon and Samantha housebreak a new housekeeper on Me and My Girl, now Monday at 8 on 7.
At the very beating heart of AMP is the most substantial investment powerhouse in Australia. With AMP handling your investment, its full resources are behind you. You can invest over the broad spread or with emphasis in particular segments. There's Australia's most substantial share portfolio, an overseas shares portfolio, the public securities sector, an unrivaled property portfolio. You have the choice, and the AMP investment powerhouse delivers, as an individual, a company, or for a super fund. In these critical times, who else could you turn to?
You take your car to a mechanic before that noise develops into something more expensive, and you make sure you see a doctor before you start to get really sick. So when you think about it, you should see a solicitor about your legal problems before they become real problems. Your solicitor can probably let you know where you stand and what your next step is in one simple visit. When you consider what could happen if you leave it, it makes a lot of sense to see your solicitor first.
When it's a bright sunny day and they just want to play, but they're hungry and dinner's a long time away, there's nothing as nice as a cool Milky Way. The treat you can enjoy between meals without ruining your appetite.
Still driving the European?
Yeah. I got this new Cressida.
I know. I told you about the twin-cam fuel-injected engine, didn't I?
No, 6. Alloy wheels, power windows, electronic-controlled automatic transmission.
Once you've driven the new Toyota Cressida, you won't drive around in anything else.
With the thousands of dollars you save, you can take extra golf lessons.
Oh, what a feeling, Toyota.
The first battle the Diggers fought was on Australian soil. Brian Brown in the true story on the Eureka Stockade. Tonight and tomorrow night, 8:30 on 7.
Dear,
Dear,
sweet pea, cute Snooky,
blue eyes,
happy,
happy,
Valentine's Day, Valentine's Day,
Valentine's Day,
love, Mr. Wonderful,
Who Bear, guess who?
Make someone feel special this Valentine's Day. Send a card.
Good morning, girls.
Morning. Stefan's in early this morning.
The new happy hour.
The what?
The Stefan happy hour.
Why wasn't I told?
It's Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 9:30. Everything's 25% off.
Go on.
Perm, style cut, highlights, everything. Hey, where are you going?
I'm first in line for the happy hour, aren't I?
The Stefan Happy Hour, Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 9:30 in every Stefan salon.
How much would Madam like off?
25%.
Morning.
Introducing the pillow with a zip-off washable cotton cover. Tontine Supreme. It stays looking as good as it feels.
What does it mean to be a natural lover? Well, it means you're the discriminating type. You're tasteful and rather selective and won't put up with no tripe. Aussies are all natural lovers. Well, it's only natural to love the best. And once you've experienced that creamy, natural taste, you won't give a hoot for the rest. When you're surrounded by natural lovers, have enough to meet their demand. Imagine going without it, or worse still, eating some other brand. Peter's is Australian for ice cream.
When Dave walks out this door, he'll have two things: fond memories and his super, the biggest sum of money he's ever had. People wanted him to invest in this and that, but he rolled over straight into AMP.
I'm no gambler. I just know that with AMP Investment Powerhouse, I get security and performance, and that's what I want. I'm happy.
Roll over with the AMP Investment Powerhouse. Who else could you turn to?
It's Bookworld's gigantic half-price and less sale. Cookbooks half-price. Margaret Fulton's specialty cookbooks were $2.95 each, now half-price $1.45. Bird books half-price. The Great Australian Bird Finder, covering over 640 species, was $59.95, half-price $29.95. Children's books half-price. Hardcover storybooks were $7.95, now less than half-price at $3 each. The half-price and less sale is on right now at a Bookworld store near you.
Indulge yourself in the luxury service and facilities of Holiday Inn Surfers Paradise. Enjoy 2 nights accommodation in a King Leisure Suite for only $99 per person, twin share. Your indulgence package includes 1 breakfast per person, 1 3-course lunch or dinner per person, and a bottle of chilled champagne in your room. Book now toll-free 008 221 066 or through your travel agent.
Holiday Inn Surfers Paradise. Something for everyone under the sun.
It's not what you make, it's how you make it. The proof of the pudding's in the tasting. Your garlic bread is said to be a special. And Dad's kebabs are up there with the best. No one else can do a barbie quite like you. You ought to be. You ought to be. You ought to be congratulated.
Monday night on State Affair, some of the worst swimming pools you'll ever see. Customers were told they'd be getting sprayed concrete. Instead, they're built with cement blocks.
That's the sort of pool I was getting, and that's why I stopped work on it. Answer me that. Why would I take a frame-lock pool as a bricklayer? I'd build the bloody thing myself.
State Affair Monday.
Jump into the driver's seat for a test drive of unbreakable Toyota Hilux. You'll agree, nothing stacks up against Hilux Extra Cab. Enjoy the extra space and the beautifully laid out dashboard. Select 4-wheel drive to avoid losing your grip in tricky situations. Hilux, Australia's #1 performer.
Oh, what a feeling, Toyota.
Contemporary dance breaks new ground. It might look easy, but it's so physical, you can melt out there. To make sure I don't, I use this. New Rexona Low Scent Antiperspirant. It's fantastic the way it helps stop wetness and odour. Rexona Low Scent works as hard as I do, but there's no heavy fragrance. So it doesn't overpower the perfume I wear.
New Rexona Low Scent Antiperspirant in aerosol and roll-on. Rexona won't let you down.
A different point of view can show you a better way to Europe. With just 1 or 2 stops from Australia, Japan Airlines' unique Tokyo Gateway opens up a more direct and faster way than you thought to these 10 major European destinations. No other airline does that. And no other airline has brought such an ancient tradition of service into the 20th century.
Enjoy the better way to Europe with Japan Airlines.
Beaurepairs are opening their doors at all their stores right round Australia for their annual stock take sale. There's thousands of tyres, wheels and batteries all out at genuine bargain prices. Dunlop Grand Prix steel radials just $75.50, save $7. 2 great 4-pack offers, fully guaranteed radial retreads just $99. 4 Australian-made steel radials now only $223, save $15.
Count all the boys in blue.
Monday, 7:30, Penelope Keith and Paul Eddington.
They are heading for degradation, misery and squalor.
Britain's funniest comedy.
We have to live next door to it.
Can a young couple survive as subsistence farmers in the suburbs? On The Good Life, Monday, 7:30. Then on Me and My Girl.
Dad, she's married.
Maddie's married, but wait for her replacement.
She's a loony, right?
Right.
She's a housekeeper who's not housebroken.
Sit back and relax.
Me and My Girl, Monday night on 7.
Time warp message from 2001. Go ahead, please.
I'm talking from the year 2001 to tell Gold Coast businessmen back there in 1987 about an office building that's happening soon for you. It'll be called Seabank, and it's so techno-advanced that even here in the 21st century, it's still ahead of its time. Check it out now, I mean then, and move your business into the future. Seabank at Southport, the prestige Gold Coast high-tech office complex that's ready for your future.
We would like to be the first to show you a few of our beautiful imported designer hand knits. But they're not $90, and they're not $110. They're from a mere $48 at Katie's. Yes, Katie's, for simply the right stuff.
I'm not suggesting that you drive a Nissan because I drive a Nissan. The new generation Nissan Skyline speaks for itself. Your Aussie experts have scored Skyline outright winner in a head-to-head contest with Commodore and Falcon. Winner on performance, luxury, handling, and economy. Your Nissan dealer reckons new generation Skyline is unbeatable. So either he's crazy or Nissan's built one hell of a car.
You can't beat a sale. You can't beat a sale. You can't beat a sale for a snack. Sale brings out the flavor of any food you favor. You can't beat a sale for a snack. Cause it's crisp and light with a size just right to take any topping you like. So reach for a pack of on sale biscuits. No, you can't beat a sale for a snack.
Tuesday on a special movie-length Hunter.
He's a material witness in a homicide back in New York.
The Snow Queen hits Tinseltown with a crooked cop hot on her heels.
But if you let Molinas get to it before we do, she's gonna wind up dead.
And Dee Dee goes undercover to bust a drug ring. Hunter, Tuesday night on 7.
Ma'am? Max Headroom here. Boss around? Okay, let's take a pause. Pause! That was a boring gap! Because who can get excited by an ordinary pause, even full of hot drinks? Dull. But a pause filled with a Coke is something else. Wait for it. It's the pause that refreshes. Try it now. Yes, Coke is it. Because it's very pausable.
I made lasagna last night, and I put too much mozzarella in it. Mozzarella goes sort of hard and long. You know, that sort of, and you bite it and you're pulling it away like this. Foul, isn't it? It's got chip. Mine has it everywhere, but I'm going to be interested to see the rubbish man try to get it out of the rubbish bin. I reckon it'll be in there for 2 years. Probably do a slingshot up the road.
Stereo 10, television on radio.
It's not your average breakfast show.
Stereo 10.
That's it.
I'll see if there's any.
Can you check this out? Whatever you think.
It's a long distance call for you.
I'm gone.
Everybody's talking at me. I don't hear words they're saying. Only the echoes of my mind. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. Going where the weather suits my clothes. Banking off of the northeast winds, sailing on summer breeze, skipping over the ocean like a stone.
The new Mitsubishi Colt sedan, dedicated to you and the open road.
It's the return of Normie Rowe. Is it Wedding Bells for Gordon and Charlie? And the end for Caroline and Wayne on Sons and Daughters, Thursday, 7:30 on 7.
Madam of the fabled Chicken Ranch. Burt Reynolds is the local sheriff.
How do you like the outfit?
Hot damn.
And this is the best little whorehouse in Texas. But Dom DeLuise wants to close it down. Enjoy Miss Mona's stable of young fillies.
You know, it's always a business doing pleasure with you, Charlie.
They get a nice quiet crowd.
Howdy, boy.
There's lots of goodwill.
Seems like ever since I can remember, folks been jumping on me for one reason or another.
Maybe one small thrill, but there ain't nothing dirty going on. See Bird Sweep Dolly off her feet in the television premiere of the best little whorehouse in Texas. 8:30 next Wednesday on TVO. This much fun just couldn't be legal.
Oh, come back now, you hear?
Playboy's 1980 Playmate of the Year, 20 years old. Murdered, August 14, 1980. Dorothy Stratten. Beautiful, sexy, vulnerable. From actual footage comes the whole story. From her childhood, her marriage, her affair with Peter Bogdanovich, to the events surrounding her death.
Dorothy was so special.
The Portrait, 8:30 on TVO.